I'm going to teach you all how to do much better on your exams, whether you're in school or at work, for the rest of your life. Here we go. You're going to love me for this, I hope. Okay, so when I wrote the GMAT, which is the exam you need to write to get into an MBA school, I learned, I'm not that smart, I'm not the best test taker, but I work harder than anybody else. And I learned when I was studying for the GMAT that I could get most multiple questions right without even reading the question. Here's my secret, and credit for this goes to the Princeton Review. So what you do is this. When you have a multiple choice question in an exam, whether you're in school or working full-time, what I want you to do is look at the answers. And when you look at the answers, I want you to eliminate any answers that have extreme words in them, okay, like the word always or never. Okay, those are always wrong. They're never right. And the reason I say that is because you gotta, I hate to say this, but you gotta think like a lawyer when you take tests. And you have to think, is there an exception to this rule? You know, for example, let's say that one of the questions is the Fitbit Ionic is always black, always black. Well, if you look really closely at it, maybe it's a different shade of gray. And so that's how lawyers think. Or another example might be, kids never drop things that they make for their parents. And obviously, it's a simplistic example. Of course, they drop things all the time. I drop things more so than my kids do. So the words always and never, you can always just eliminate completely. So what words work usually in multiple choice questions? Well, the wishy-washy words, like the words sometimes or, occasionally, most of the time, it occurs sometimes that this happens, that sort of thing, because lawyers can find an exception for that. So think of it that way when you write your Series 65 or any other tests. Of course, it works only for multiple choice questions.